Hey, how we doing? It's only Tuesday, but it feels a little bit later in the week because it's such a short week. At least if you have Friday off, which, yeah, I could do with a long weekend. There's no long weekends in the month last month. I need one. Ah, we are going to be streaming today, but not yesterday and probably not tomorrow either. Part of that is because I realized I work full time and I realized I was like streaming more hours than my work hours, which is degenerate as hell. But a little bit tired because of that, because I don't know, I was gaming a little bit too hard. Too much gaming time can be a damaging thing sometimes. Also because there's something I want to watch tomorrow on Wednesday, so I was like, I'll make it Monday and Wednesday off this week. We are gonna finish up South of Midnight today. So far, I'd say, like, it's definitely, I don't think would be the kind of game I would buy full price on its own, but it feels like a really good add to Game Pass. And it's nice to see like different games. A little bit like, I don't know, it's more of a story than a game. The gameplay is not too bad. It does feel a little bit stiff in the actual combat. Just compared to like, well, I mean, the type of action games I usually play. This one's not as focused on the actual gameplay aspects, but I mean, that's why it's a really good value add for Game Pass, but probably not something I would buy on its own. I didn't want to do a continue. I wanted to go to load game. Should we just actually... Oh, it's gonna let me out, I think. Yeah. Because I wanted to get the little chapter summary thing they do at the start of each chapter. Replay chapter, and then I go to the last one I've done, and I think it could be a little intro to what we were doing. So my biggest thing, I was thinking about this because the weekend we were playing some different game. I was thinking about this on this game is it really feels like, and I confirmed this because I went to over the weekend at one point. I think this chapter, and I just ran through it real quick to get the collectible we missed, the 1 out of 1 there. Just because I was curious how much stuff I really missed, and as you can see, I still missed a lot of experience points. Just giving another quick run through, but I feel like this game has very, very low replayability, which is not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of games I don't replay anyways. It's just that for me, action games usually have the most replayability, and when I say action games, I mean anything like any Souls-like, anything like Stellar Blade, Wukong, those type action games, character action games, Devil May Cry type stuff. But this game really doesn't feel like it has much replay value. And I noticed too, when I redid that chapter real quick, they don't let you like skip anything. Like they do let you skip some things, that's an overstatement. But there's like scenes where you're locked in and you're like rewatching this exact same thing over and over again, and it's like really, really slow paced. And the pacing isn't bad when you're playing through for the first time, but I feel like it really does kill the replayability of the game. But like I said, I don't think this game has that much replayability baseline anyways. But, I mean, when you're concentrating on the story, I guess that's always going to be the case. In any case, let's get into the next chapter. And I think we'll get the little chapter summary if I go into the chapter selection instead of continue. Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe that happens at the end of the chapter then. I thought those were the beginnings of the chapters.
So that wasn't you? Right. You don't talk. So what was that?
That was just that owl, that's all.
Where are you going? Hey! Wait up! I don't think that's safe. Wait!
What is that thing?
Oh my god. She's huge! How am I gonna handle 2 creatures at once?
AoE?
Okay, why are you running towards the screen?
Well, that's the way they want it to go, so... Wait, are you counting our friend the tree as one of the 2 ones you need to handle at once? He's kind of friendly, isn't he? How much experience do we have right now? It shows us, doesn't it? Oh yeah, total 60. I think we're at like 100 and stuff to level up for the most part now. By level up, I mean choose new abilities. The hunters tried to burn Hope's crossing to the ground. With the fire roaring bright, little swamp boy grew as big as a house and fled into the swamp. Searched high and low for him after helping the others board an old friend's boat. Found him far from the ashes of our home. When I saw help from the weave to heal him, he cried out in anguish and ran for me again. Wailed a pain I won't soon forget, shook me to my core.
Another Mahalia message. I'm on the right track.
I'm expecting to see a grapple. Oh, I see.
There's something over there you want me to see?
Apparently that's not the play. Did that not look like he's putting down a path for me? Oh, he put a grapple down for me. No hitbox on the tree he put down.
That boat's covered in it.
That boat is suffering from stigma.
Wait somewhere safe, okay? I need to clear the way.
I don't think I even needed that. I feel like I could have just jumped the full distance there. Actually, I'm curious. Is that pad just completely useless? It's gotta be, right? Even just your 2 jumps can almost take that distance. Maybe it's there to trick people to think they need it so that every once in a while someone will get caught in it. Sacrificing our poor little doll over and over again.
Honey, you gotta listen to me. But the shipwreck would be full of sorrows.
Only like 1 HP left. Kind of pointless. Just the bee spawner. This seems like a much less aggressive combat than the last couple have been. Not that most of the combats of this have been aggressive at all, but some of them have at least like more mobs. We're not through there yet, Dave. Oh no, I guess we are. I lied. We are through there. Trying to keep my eye open for the at least the health collectible. Not that we particularly need the upgrades in this game, but
Hey, go hide again. It's not safe yet. I always find you, don't I?
yeah, you can always find that dude because he won't shut up. He's always giggling when he's hiding. In fact, telling him to go hide feels like you're gonna get him killed. Well, we got all of this stuff, so what do we got? We've longer in combat. Multiple enemies. Oh, strand push on multiple enemies simultaneously resets its cooldown. That's pretty strong. Strand pull, weave them a little bit. X after a strand pull is used to defeat an enemy, its cooldown is reset. Okay. Increased damage from crouton. Let's weave on its first target. There's a lot of weave, huh? I mean, that is kind of more or less the theme. Interesting that it said, hey, you've got enough to upgrade. Oh, it's strand pull, is it? Feathered strand. I was gonna say, interesting as acting like I have enough to upgrade, but I guess I did. I just never even got the first tier of that ability. And I'm still not gonna yet. That majestic mustache. Oh.
This was one of those old-timey pleasure boats I wouldn't have been allowed on. Unless it was to scrub toilets.
That's some interesting random ass commentary about that. No bad
Where's
guys?
that knot?
It's not here. Okay, but where is that knot though? Oh, is it just not in this room at all? Was I not even joking when I said it was not here? The knot? So dark, I couldn't see. Oh, what's this?
If I was a knot, there were kids on this boat? Nothing about this place screams family friendly.
I mean, it's a wreckage of a boat. Rich people had kids too, you know. Is there a way to get up on top of this boat? See if the knot is there. Nah, you can't quite make up that. Oh, I keep forgetting these random things respawn for no particular reason. Danger mushrooms.
Knots nearby.
It's over there, I see it. Could be sending my little dude over here. Forgot about the little dude acting on his own. Making his goofy ass noises. Ooh. Oh, I can't loot the doll.
You're a lifesaver.
No, he's a doll. That's what, 95? It's still not enough for the upgrade we want.
Oh, I remember now. This boat disappeared over a century ago.
How do you recognize the boat? Is it because it's just such a big boat and there wasn't that many that disappeared or existed? You didn't strike me as that much of a history buff. Just courses for food. Madeira, sherry, claret, port, malt liquor, and champagne varieties. Gentlemen ordering wine from the bar without specifying price or kind will be furnished with Madeira at $2 per bottle.
Can't hit Alamo. Ugh.
I wish I could get Madeira for $2 a bottle.
They were having a good old time while the workers suffered in ways no one likes to think about.
Honestly, the same is still true to this day. Rich people gotta do rich people stuff.
Keep those who walk with you.
Now they're just oppressing everybody. Not collection. 105 still. Did this drop me back down to? Yeah, it did. I thought we were in a different spot altogether. You'd think I wouldn't miss too many collectibles, though. They're all glowing, right? So you'd think you'd see them from far away. You don't need to search all that closely.
I'm ready.
I guess it would do that. Oh, I did that thing where it couldn't find me a path to the ground, so it just left me in the air. That happens sometimes in this game, it's kind of funny.
Story to tell.
Everything seems to be on a little bit of a Dutch angle here.
About the thriving, freed settlement
Feels that way anyways.
nearby, hope bloomed in her heart. She dreamed of a better future for her son than what awaited them upriver. So when Bella Prospero drifted closer to the swampy shores, Ayotunde risked everything.
Oh my god. Oh. No, she must have made it to the riverbank. It didn't end like this for her.
Are you making predictions? You're just hoping for the best. Oh yeah, Adam, thanks. Taco Tuesday, damn right.
That woman in the pattern needs my help too.
Oh. I need to spawn the bridge first. I don't know too many people do Taco Tuesday deals as much as they used to. When I was a bit younger, I used to do Tequila Tuesday every day after work. Well, not every day, every Tuesday. You did Tequila Tuesday every day after work, Dave? 100%.
There you are. You hearing all that racket too, huh?
Tequila Tuesday is not a day, it's a state of mind. Atamaha.
What the hell?
Oh, this is gonna be the, this will be the pregnant lady that jumped off the boat turned into this, I assume. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's very, like, it's less concentrated on the gameplay than in normal action games. And with the level that action games have gotten to recently, it's really holds it back a little bit because the actual combat itself feels a bit stiff compared to, you know, anything recent in action games. Especially when it's coming out along the sides, like along the same timeline as like Kazan and stuff like this, right? And I don't think it has much replayability, but it's on Game Pass. I think it adds a lot of value to Game Pass. I don't know if I'd buy it full price, but if you have Game Pass or if you buy it on sale. Something that's really interesting is I feel like there's a lot of potential for the combat to be good because there's a lot of abilities and interactions and stuff. It's just that the overall combat feels a little bit stiff and dated as a whole. But they tried to go for more of a storytelling thing anyways, I think. And it's a pretty decent looking game and the music's pretty unique. It's definitely good for one playthrough. I just don't know if I'd ever replay it. Unless it was like, you know, 10 years later and you forgot all about it. Owie. I'm pretty sure on the default difficulty it's a super easy game too. Because I just got hit like 4 times. I didn't really get that close to dying, and it's on max difficulty. Back in the day, it was mostly just Jose Cuervo Gold because that was the cheapest. But sometimes Patron Silver when it was half price Tequila Tuesdays. Oh, he came up underneath me. I don't know about too much. I haven't had tequila in like, I feel like a decade. But yeah, back then it was half price shots, so it was mostly Jose Cuervo. Yeah, Patron Silver is a clear one, I think. You're probably thinking of the same one for sure. Jose Cuervo Gold has a lot more flavor to it. I don't know if that's a good thing for tequila or not. But it was the cheapest one, and then it was already half price. I remember my friend, once he started making a little bit of money, used to start ordering the shots of Patron Platinum, but which were, even on half price day, they was like $16 a shot, and I'm like, what are you doing? That's way too much. The Blue Label Jose Silver, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I've had that. See what I mean? Though there's a decent number of abilities to the combat in this. I'd say the enemy variety is pretty bad, but there's not that much combat to begin with. And I think the bosses are pretty underwhelming so far. The boss is more about the story than they are about combat as well. Yeah. Well, it was like Patron Platinum or something, which is like the expensive version. I don't know if I've ever had it since. I don't know if I had it back then either, honestly. It was an expensive town too anyways, like the liquor prices when you went out to drink there were kind of expensive. Just because the town was far up north and stuff. I always prefer playing on controller for action games. The only games I would say mouse and keyboard I like more for are shooting games and like real-time strategy, like, you know, StarCraft and stuff.
For the sake of a baby. But upon shore, she was pursued by the crew and stumbled in the darkness. With her heart
No, I have
pounding, she bit back the urge
I
to
only have a
cry
one
out,
PC setup.
gritting her
I'm
teeth
playing on
raw to
Xbox
seal her
controller,
sorrow.
but I'm paying on
God,
PC Game Pass.
no one will
I don't
save
own
her.
an Xbox. I do have a PlayStation 5 now,
Can't imagine her
but
pain.
I didn't have any console hooked up until this year. It's only one PC though. Just an Xbox controller plugged into my PC, and you can't turn off the light. You can't turn off the light on an Xbox controller when it's plugged into a PC. That's why there's orange tape over it, because it annoys me. 125. Huh? Weave is longer in combat. This one seems overpowered, so let's get this.
There it is. The heart of all this pain.
Mama will be there in the morning.
Yeah, the offset analogs could be weird. I feel like I'm a little bit used to using Xbox and PlayStation controllers now. I haven't played that much on PlayStation 5. I originally got it because I was like, I need to finally get around to playing Bloodborne and Demon's Souls, so I got a PlayStation 5 because it was on sale this past Black Friday, or like leading up to Black Friday, and it wasn't too bad of a price, so that's when I finally got around to getting one. And then because I had PlayStation, I got around to playing like Stellar Blade and some stuff. Stellar Blade is real good. Yeah. I don't see myself, like, I almost would want to get, poor guys in the water. I almost would want to get a Switch too for, oh, I need to throw you. Yeah, get back here. Get up. I guess I can't throw him directly into the light. I have to land him. Oh no. There we go. Oh, I threw her in the water though. Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, I finally got around to playing Stellar Blade too because of that. And I played Ghost of Tsushima. By the time I got a PlayStation 5, it was no longer exclusive, but it's on PlayStation Plus, so I just played it on PlayStation 5 anyways. I figured it'd be better off that way. Stellar Blade was real good. I was surprised by that. Even to this day, nobody really talks about the gameplay of Stellar Blade when they talk about Stellar Blade. They just talk about the whole discourse about boobs, basically. There's a lot more to Stellar Blade than boobs, damn it. I saw there was, so I can't remember what company it is, but it's a company known for making like really expensive figures, and they're making a Stellar Blade and an Eve and a Tacky figure for Stellar Blade, but apparently they're gonna cost like almost $2,000 each, and I was like, well, nope. Figures that cost more than my entire PC, no thanks. They look real good though. Pretty fancy looking. Spent an age out here with only cricket song for company, toiling over how to fix what I'd done. Boy, that sweet creature all alone, waiting for someone to peel back the moss and free the babe beneath. Never did figure out how to save that poor child. There aren't enough creatures I can heal on this earth to make my penance.
That's too raw. Feels like the first time I saw Mama cry. Freaked me out real bad.
A couple of the early boss
That's
fights
what
in
she
Stellar
did.
Blade.
Rumors and the hope for a better life were all she had.
A couple of the early boss fights in Stellar Blade made me think that there weren't going to be too many great boss fights in Stellar Blade. Not that they were bad, they were just very mid. But there's a couple of boss fights throughout the game that are really good, and then like the last like 4 or 5 bosses are pure cinema.
Into the hole you go.
I still think Raven is probably my favorite boss. Both of her forms. Raven 1 and Raven 2 are probably the 2 favorite boss fights for me. Taki was the first boss that was like the real good boss. Giga was alright, but a couple, especially the like the less main story bosses were like kind of meh. They were kind of like not super exciting. Taki's the first boss that's like A+, maybe S tier. I really like the one boss that's up in the orbital elevator too. That one boss that's up in the orbital elevator, I really liked it a lot. It's kind of a goofy boss. It kind of reminded me almost of a Bloodborne boss. But it was pretty cool. Belial, yeah. No, not Belial, no. The last boss of the orbital elevator. Belial's the one that's like where you learn the laser cannon in Eve's arm for the first time is super strong to set up the storyline where she shoots the space station basically, right? Oops. Belial's not a bad boss either, but I just really like that. Oh, I thought I could start weaving that weave, but it didn't spawn fast enough. Yeah, the guy that's like, I can't remember who it is. It's like, but it's very much like, it looks like a Bloodborne boss. The last guy in the orbital elevator. All the bosses in the orbital elevator level are really good though. Belial and that one like almost geisha style boss. And then the creepy Bloodborne style boss at the end. Yeah, and he does like teleporting around, and he does like some whatchamacallit, bullet hell style attacks almost. I got stuck on an invisible wall. I might die. Oh shoot. Didn't see that. Oh, the ground effect was hidden in the grass. Oh. Blending in. I didn't even see anything on the ground to indicate that. I'm sure there was. Oh, it's like that, is it? check you later. Thanks for stopping by. So much HP on some of these things, actually.
Okay, Ayotunde. You got my attention.
Ayotunde.
Once the crew vanished, she tore through the night fighting through the thick undergrowth to find her lost baby. Gripped by despair, she hummed a lullaby softly, hoping against hope for her baby's giggles to pierce the icy air. But that swamp, it just kept stretching on and on, till a peculiar lantern flickered into view, right beside his tiny mud-streaked blanket.
Ayotunde lost her baby and Mahalia found honey. That's no coincidence.
Thanks, Hazel. Spelling that out so bluntly. We never could have figured that out without you. We got flashbangs.
There's another pattern up there.
Pattern.
Hope I'm right about this.
Is this the way I came? I thought it was a way to find a collectible. I think it's just actually just the way I came. Or is this the way I came? Oh no, there's something glowing up here, so collectible up here. Nope, just glowing flowers. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is just a heal that I didn't use earlier, I guess. That was the green seed. Oh well. I don't remember spawning a log right before that combat, so this must be a side route. It just looked so much like the other route we came in on that I assumed it wasn't. Yeah, there's something over there. I feel like there should be fewer spots where they've stuck stuff off to the side, but none that just give you 5 experience points. It seems like a very small reward.
Whoa. How'd this get all the way up here?
That one gives 20.
Dude, my legs are shorter than yours. Wait up. Shit. Honey, stay back.
Oh. Can't quite make that. I feel like you can. No, I guess there's too much invisible wallness going on. I gotta say, the scenes like this, where it's supposed to be like high tension, feel like some of the lowest high tension scenes I've ever seen in a video game. Especially like those end of level chase scenes. I'm waiting
Wanna help,
for...
big guy?
Yeah. Like before I even started moving and I was trying to see if you could double jump or triple jump across that one thing,
Hang back, honey.
it didn't really
You should
feel
check
like
out
any of
the
those
rest of the boat.
projectiles could hit me there, right? Like if I just
She must have had
AFK'd there.
something to do with the crash.
My pockets full of stones and sing. The river will
Even when you started moving, it didn't, I mean, they were meant to be random, but really didn't feel like there was any risk of them hitting you.
will be there.
Unless you just got impatient. Good folks know how to care for a wounded heart before it has need of a weaver, and great folks can mend what a weaver can't. This is what the false stitcher who sought to steal my gifts couldn't understand. We weavers don't bend to the grand tapestry to our will. We weave only to mend its tears. We can't use our gifts to mend our own wounds. We must rely on the kindness of others for that.
False stitcher. There's so much about all this that I don't get yet.
They're making Hazel purposely super obtuse as well. It's like obvious that that thing that's chasing Honey or whatever that dude's name is the mother who also died. And it's pretty obvious that when they say the false weaver, they're speaking to either directly her grandmother or her grandmother's family line. I feel like it's more likely directly her grandmother. But Hazel will see all the evidence and be like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going on. Later on, she's gonna be like, Grandma, you were the false weaver all along?
Now, how am I supposed to get this thing running?
Oh my god,
Do you
right?
think?
It'd be one thing if she had like a super loving and trusting relationship with her grandma. She was like, she would never believe her grandma could be the bad guy, but they've been at odds pretty hard the entire game. And they didn't exactly have that cushy of a relationship to begin with. And she's literally the only other person you met that has Weaver-like powers. And she's trying to bring her dead kid back to life. And she ripped the heart out of that one monster that you discovered was good.
Just a bit more, and then I figure out this tangle.
That wailing, it's got to stop. Between my hardest working deckhand sneaking off to follow that uppity devil woman Mahalia, and my prettiest parlor girl jumping overboard to escape that monster's wailing, I'll have no crew left to service my beautiful, beautiful Belle. I poured my life savings into this boat, and I'll die here with blood pouring from my ears before I abandon her to the riverbed. They can't have her. She's mine. No one can sink my best girl.
Uppity devil woman? I wonder if he was captain enough to go down with his ship in the end. No more feeding on paint for y'all.
Dodge to get back into LOS, but then my dodge was on cooldown because of it. That's one other thing that makes the game feel weird. Like, I was trying to cast that ability with my character pointed towards an enemy, But the game wants the enemy to be on screen, and if it's not on screen, it doesn't exist. Which feels like a very old way of programming games. I'm sure there must be other ones that do it, or maybe newer games just do it less obviously. But it feels very strange. The unravel takes so long to come out. In my head I was like, wait, I'm still not unraveling. In my head I was like, I'll just wait for the unravel to spawn. And then I'll use that to iframes. But it's like, you kill something and it takes like 5 years before you get unraveled. That was some weird movement that made me do.
But there was no baby left to be found. Not anymore. And the wail of grief that echoed through the swamp was so raw and monstrous that the captain ran the boat aground in his panic.
Sometimes I feel like I could tear the world apart too.
Boat.
I believe it's time we met vis-a-vis Hazel Flood.
Yeah, let's.
See you soon.
If we want to meet them, why are we running from the shadow this time? Kind of tempted to turn around and jump into it. And then complain that I was just meeting the shadow like the game said we wanted to do. I know that there's games where, for example, the first thing that comes to mind is Yakuza 5, the taxi chase or the taxi races with Kiryu. And I remember mentioning this when I played them, but in that little side taxi race event that you can do in Yakuza 5, if you are far behind the opponent slows down. And if you're far ahead of the opponent speeds up. So it feels like you're always in a race. But realistically, only the last couple of like 10 to 15 seconds of the race really matters. And I was making fun of that because it seems weird, but you see things like this and you turn around and you're literally like 10, 15, 20 seconds ahead of the monster that's chasing you, and you're just like, I don't know. Doesn't that feel like it takes away some of the tension? You just stop, turn around, look at the monster for 10 seconds, he's still 10 seconds behind you, you're like, oh. So maybe I've been too harsh on that system in the past, where the speed of the enemy depends on your speed.
He's headed for the tangle.
Slumber child.
Shit, she's here too.
And tree. River murdered you and
There it is. Just a bit longer, Ayatun.
Ayotunde never gave up searching for her baby. And the search changed her. She didn't know this was a magical swamp, or that a giant flower had sheltered her baby and kept him safe. The crew in their last moments were stunned to see this monstrous creature smashing the boat in her rain, like an angel of vengeance. She went so deep into her grief she couldn't see the
That
light
did not
in
look
the
like it would snap the boat in half in that method.
Another peculiar lantern, searching for her, offering hope. Ayotunde never did find her lost baby.
She never stopped looking. All this time, she never gave up.
You may not know me because
I was right. You are the baby Ayatunde lost when she escaped. You're just trying to reach your mom, aren't you?
When the river takes,
I'm looking for collectibles real quick.
and mama will search as long as she loves.
He'll just tripped and fell for like 3 seconds before hitting the ground. I like that. It's funny.
Hey, wait! It still might be dangerous.
All right, you can't grab whatever ledge you want in this game. It's very specific about it.
Stay put. She might not recognize you. Let me protect you.
Mama will be there in the morning. Mama will be there in the
Me next. Me and Mama next. Mahalia! Finally catching up to you.
You didn't find the HP upgrade in this one either. Is that markings? To the one who walks behind me, learn to sit in peace with your victories and your regrets. These are the measures of life. Here is wisdom to bear them well. Hold true to your convictions, but accept help when offered. Find your own way to sew shut the tears in the grand tapestry. Lastly, when you feel your hooks grow too heavy to bear, leave your sigil behind for your successor to find. You may begin your weaver's journey alone, but alone is not how it ends. Good luck, Weaver.
Is this for me?
I mean, she talked directly to you earlier.
Okay?
Is this for me?
Her lantern.
I tried hitting up to interact there because I've been playing Hollow Knight.
Come on. Does the lantern summon you?
You should be so lucky.
Who's that?
Oh, no.
For real, who is that?
Shaking Bones. He runs this here operation, ferrying desperate folks to places unknown.
Places unknown, huh? He could take me wherever was holding my mama.
Riding with Shaking Bones to reach Kushman's realm? No way.
At least I found my way out of here.
I tried to warn you before. Kushman's domain ain't no joke. Folks at the end of their rope wind up stuck in a place they can't claw their way out of. Searching for salvation, finding only suffering.
That's just life,
appreciate
brother.
you, but I've come this far. I gotta see this through. Can this take me to my mama?
This guy's got the Dream Scourge. A vowed crossover,
You
apparently.
might not come back.
Aw, you gonna miss me, ain't you?
I'm just upset I can't follow. You know how much I love seeing a good story play out?
Cause you're so damn nosy.
You be careful now, you hear?
I'll come back, I promise.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends.
He's not paddling the boat anymore. Apparently it's music-powered boat. Some Macross 7-ass mechanics.
It hurt to even imagine what this woman must have endured. But thankfully, Honey found his way back to her. As I watched Honey's mother holding him close, envy washed over me like a wave. I was yearning to see my mama again, but my powers wouldn't take me back to her. It was gonna take a leap of faith. In a one-way trip to a spot my fish pal wouldn't even consider swimming.
No one is telling, bitter or sweet. Now, what's more compelling? Oh, follow the river, and find the town on the tapestry.
I feel like the rabbits are the best drawn thing in the entire game. I don't know what it is about the rabbits. There's holes in your boat, sir.
Thanks for the ride.
It's a magical boat, Dave. Don't worry about it. Also, the man seems to be about 20 feet tall.
Which way do I go?
In the direction of deer.
Hey, wait! Which way to Kushma's?
Yeah, he literally just answered you.
Fine, figure it out on my own.
He's really not good at adjusting this
How do I
whole
get to
mystical
Kushma's from
stuff, huh? I might have a thought about that.
What's that over there? Crossroad. Okay. Where to now?
I keep checking this, by the way. Not. Oh, this doesn't actually say. I was gonna say not because I want to know which way to go, but I want to know which way to go so I can go the other way first. Town of the on the tapestry.
Ah, okay. I see.
I can see the wagon. Came to the crossroads, found the true path. Now that I'm here, something in my gut is hesitant. I miss her so much, but I don't think she'd want this for me. She said live a full life without her. How can I live fully when she's no longer walks this earth? She was my everything. I can still go back, I think. I don't know how long I've been here. I sit and ponder. I sit and I dream. Such odd dreams. I can hear her calling to me, promising things, crying and begging to see me. Said she can feel me so close. Don't I love her? Why won't I step through the door?
She's following someone she loved too.
Sounds like she wants to follow him into the grave. Go this way first. Seems like the wrong way, so maybe there'd be a collectible here. Nope. No collectibles.
I can't see shit.
Thanks, Hazel. Appreciate it.
You're gonna have to stay alive.
I tried going this way because I
don't
thought
think
the
this
way
is
they sent me to would be the wrong way. But anyways, this should be the right way this way. Doesn't look like there's any collectibles on the side paths.
back to where I started, but something seems different.
Yeah, they knocked over the sign. This
Like
way.
I'm on the right path.
You gotta go deep enough into the forest that there's no owls left.
This is new.
Oh, I didn't read the entry at the last place if there was a different entry. Oh god, can you stop flailing about on this stump? Oh no, it's the same. Oh, I think. Oh no, entry 3 is new. Wait. No, this is all new. I've started to hear her even when I'm awake. June, she says. June, June, June. I hear her wailing and crying from beyond the grave. I know that's not possible, but something in her voice rasps like dry leaves in the wind. I miss her so much. I'm going. Who am I to question a miracle? A chance to right a wrong, to correct a misstep. I just want to hold her again. Hear her voice in my ear. I have sat and pondered enough. Dreamed enough for 2 lifetimes. I will see her again.
She was chasing the dead. Rue the magician. Well, going on in.
Said she was chasing the dead, and I'm not. Are you sure about that? When was the last time you seen your mom alive?
Bigger on the inside.
Thanks, Doc.
Hello?
Pops.
Anyone here?
Fishing licenses. Damn government making me need a license to catch my goddamn fish. Agatha Leonette fell asleep while smoking a cigar, burned her house down with her family inside, escaped the fire because the gramophone started skipping and woke her.
God, that's awful. The survivor's guilt.
Also because, you know, it's not just survivor's guilt. She was kind of a little bit at least at fault in that situation. Paul Tiller poisoned his great aunt hoping for her inheritance, but her money was long gone. She merely enjoyed spending time with her only nephew. That's grim.
Great bastard.
That's goddamn grim. Trudy Moreau failed to catch her toddler daughter before she pedaled into the street. Can no longer abide the sound of a ringing bell.
No. Where's that coming from?
There's a cell phone. I can sense an all-consuming despair near, like a fire roving across dried plains. I can taste it, bitter and dank, unfulfilling. I've seen their regret-filled dreams, walked their halls of painful memories. They will come to seek the grand tapestry soon, of that I am sure.
So, he can sense pain?
Everybody can sense pain. It's called empathy. Everyone can sense pain because of their vodka here too. Ian Gehrig, afflicted with bottomless hunger, dreams of unfettered access to the refrigerator his parents keep locked almost most hours of the day.
Poor kid.
Boo Hag Vodka. But a ringing
That's my
phone
stuff.
must be
What's
answered.
all of this doing here?
I thought it was gonna let me leave. I heard the door. All right.
Hello?
Would have gone to voicemail by now. Damn it.
Mama? Are you okay?
Oh, she's fine and fully healed.
You. Where is she? And you best not have.
Believe it or not, Hazel Flood, I got your best interest in mind. Meet me at Kushma's Cabaret. I got a proposition that's right up your alley.
Kushma's Cabaret?
Now, hold on now. You're gonna have to conjure up something different than what you wearing. That ain't you.
How did you... Listen, I have more important...
I don't make the rules. If you ready, your claim is yours.
Hello? Hello?
Outfit change time, apparently.
Claim was mine.
More flashbangs. Game companies love their flashbangs.
Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Okay.
Town of the Tapestry.
Whoa. This is wide. Holy shit. This is unreal. All these strands?
I almost wouldn't be surprised if they didn't register that as that a path you could take. Just killed you for jumping down early.
Kinda creepy.
You don't like jazz? Not quite jazz.
This is where Hanks come from?
Combat music's suddenly much different. Oh, more spawned in when I wasn't looking, apparently. Oh, I did the thing again. Every once in a while, you jump up in the air and you try to slam down. And because it can't find you a path to ground, because it's not programmed all that tightly, it'll just leave you in the air until you get hit. Which is pretty funny, actually. Kushma's Cabaret, don't be late. The show always starts on time. That third jump not even give you any height? Can't remember my name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it gets stuck. My face a shadow? I think I had brown eyes. Maybe blue, though? Green? I think I was once loved. I remember loving. Love lost. The stars here. They don't move. Do they remember how to shine? Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle?
Does being here make you forget everything? Even yourself. Mama!
She hasn't been here all that long. Surely she hasn't forgot already. Surely.
Hey, is this the way to the cabaret? Hello?
You asking the mannequin? Oh, that's a person. Joe Goodfellow. Joe Goodfellow, 74, Mud Correctional Center, Kentucky. Yearns for the lover who never visits. 50-odd years since I killed your snake husband dead, my darling. Only 10 more till we can be together. You'll keep waiting for me, won't you? Deluded old man, she never loved you, and you will never see her again. You took a life for nothing. Her.
You killed someone, so why are you here? He looks like he's bleeding?
Pleading his case. Don't miss Rue. He's hollow inside. My words bounce off his cold, empty skin like an echo. He smiles and his teeth tremble and shake. He blinks and I can see the emptiness behind those beautiful eyes. His hand feels stiff when I hold it. I can stomach these things. At least here, he still loves me.
Another one chasing the impossible. Guess I'm not so different.
Down on the tapestry. There's the health collectible in this area. I don't think I need that one. Oh, it made me land anyways, though. Oh, the entire thing is one piece. It's quite an odd roof over there, huh? No trespassing.
Man, I thought the streets of Prospero were bad.
You should see the potholes we got up here.
Hello? Can you hear me? Might as well be invisible.
There we go. It was like I hear something.
Spooky.
Is it spooky? What else do we want? Maybe enduring weave? Just longer weaves, yeah? And then we'll start getting strand pull. Longer weaves, yeah? Not sure if that's makeable. Oh yeah, it should be plenty easy. Hard to judge in this game because of how much drop you get on this jump. You like you like fall super far before you even start to. Looked like he was attacking the other side of his body. Unravel. Oh, he wasn't done yet. That HP pool though, huh?
Am I supposed to take a bow?
She's doing Austin Power style quips. I hear a shiny. That's just along the path we're going anyways, I guess. This jump doesn't look makeable. You'd be able to make it from there. Is there an easy way to get out there? Or should I just look from above? From above, probably.
I'm trying to get the Kushmas. All right then. I'll just be on my way.
Nobody wants to talk to us. Rip. Understandable, sir. Have a nice day. What a beautifully broken place.
It is beautiful. In a really fucked up kind of way.
A nuclear blast. Beautiful in a fucked up kind of way. Lev Diner. Imagine if it was like this in real life. Everyone just had doors with like fancy ass, what is this, bronze embossed artworks on it with your name. Lev's Diner. Tempest Hamlin. Tempest Hamlin, 42, St. Abigail's Covenant, Kansas. Wants to be listened to and adored. I dedicate this my fifth award of the night to my horrible, unsupportive parents and to everyone else who refused to believe I would one day become the world-famous actress that I am. She had such hopes and dreams of beating the odds. But again, aren't they all?
He's doing something with folks' emotions. She keeps bowing to no one.
Can't you hear the clapping? He's bowing to the clappers. Why don't you clap off? Just because she doesn't see them doesn't mean it wouldn't be rude not to bow to the clappers.
There's the cabaret. But the easy way is blocked off. Looks like the tower would get me there, though. I'm gonna have to climb it first.
What's blocking off the easy way? I thought there was like one of those things of wind, but it was black. But that's just way over there. By blocking off the easy way, you mean there's just empty space. What? I didn't get to re-jump. I didn't get my second jump. You are allowed to have your second jump, right? Let me double check right here. No, you're not allowed to have your second jump. I see. I just assumed you'd get your double jump, but I guess they turn your double jump off. I was wondering why there was an entire extra wall. I was like, that's makeable. No, you can have your double jump. I got it there. Whatever, we'll just use the extra wall in case they don't let me have it.
Feels like I'm being messed with.
Oh, that was the wrong one. I meant to put this on that one. Better range. Rip. Oh shoot. Sound effect, but I want to unravel. Oh, I guess it's not that responsive. It's a ground effect. Them big enemies just have so much HP. Like, not really, because it doesn't take that long to kill them, but like when you think about how many individual hits it takes, quite a lot. Another flashbang. Reach the clock tower, climb the clock tower. Clock tower. Climb on that thing. That definitely looks like something you'd be able to grab onto. What needs that? What needs that wheel? That one's not moving anymore. Why was it aiming it to the center? Oh, they're just breaking it open. Fair enough. It's not so complicated as what I was thinking. The gears grind, the hands spin. Time starts and starts again. I dream, I fret, he tastes my regret. And it starts again. It starts again.
Taste regret. He's feeding on this?
You find that a little bit strange compared to the other things you've seen on this little trip of yours? Can't believe something could feed on emotions. It's all still kind of new to her, I suppose. Couldn't have taken the elevator, huh? That's a very permanent out of order sign, huh? Beware, an open elevator shaft. You always gotta be careful about your shaft. Don't want to fall down any of them. Here is shiny. There. I try it once, I try it twice. Seems my best will never suffice. I beg, I plead, I never succeed, but my best has never sufficed.
Just a rat on a wheel.
Looks like it's closer to over there.
Getting closer.
Pardon me. Is there a reason to make this one real again? Does it spin if you do? Oh yeah, you can't activate it in the air. Couldn't I just jump straight to this one though? Or do you need them turning above? Maybe you need them turning above or something. Does that make this turn? My lord. That's certainly a way to do it. Very, very slow way to do it. What makes you turn, sir? Is it just this one again? For you? Huh? Hey, this one seems faster. What's that about? The gear ratio looks the same. Placebo effect.
Jeez, this is a workout. Almost up top.
It's quite a climb. Should have fixed the elevator by now, if you ask me. I hear a shiny over there. Where do you go from here? Oh, the wall across the way. I like to sometimes imagine that this is the intended way that all the people that had to use this building actually used it. Like, obviously there's broken stairs and a broken down elevator and all that. Could you imagine if it was just like, this is how I get to work now, I guess? And they just had to live with it? Where was that shiny at? Oh, it's just down here. 5. Not even worth my damn time. Oh my lord, are you kidding me? Whatever puts you from falling off that. Just like back at the beginning. All because it wouldn't let me back up the thing. Oh, it's like further on, which is even funnier when you think about it. Enemies?
Headed up to here with y'all.
Yeah, all these fights, it's like the same mob. It's almost quite often the same combination of mobs. They all look the same. The arenas are always just like a square or a circle that are like cordoned off? I don't know. Walled off. That's why it's kind of, it makes me feel like there was different teams in charge of like designing the combat and like designing the skill trees and stuff. Because it's not like the skill tree's all that in depth, but there's a couple of interesting abilities and they like work together and stuff, and there's progression. But then the combat itself is just like nothing but a repetitive repetitive arenas and enemy combinations. It said I can charge an attack too.
Moment of truth.
So I can just picture the team that worked on like the abilities and the way they work together and the skills you get over time and
One
stuff.
step closer to mine.
Just like being like, here's how you do combat. What kind of combat encounters have you designed? And then they just like slowly all the faith draining from their face as they look at the team that designed the combat encounters. Could be the same team. I don't even know. It just feels like such a disconnect between designing the combat mechanics and then designing the combat encounters.
Perfect timing.
A big difference in the amount of effort that went into it. The past in my palm. I held it too tight. I held it too tight. I couldn't let go. Can't forget. I can't move on. I don't want to feel like this. How do I let go? What's the proper whine scream to let it all go? To move on. Help me? Help me let it go.
It will be different for me. I'm a weaver. I can do this. I have to.
Kushmas. The melodic sounds of Rue and his hypnotic orchestral review.
Mama?
It's time for Kushma's Cabaret.
You again.
Come to the stage, my dear.
Is it anybody else bothered by the fact she was like, you again, upon seeing the guy that she specifically
Once I
came here to
was
meet?
just like you. I'd rule things I didn't do. I'd chew on every little wrong. Guilt from crimes was too strong. At night I'd lie awake in bed and ponder what I should have said. Regret would dog me.
Is he controlling her body?
All I did just
Seems that way, huh?
so wrong until Kushma came along. Dreammaker, kingmaker, lord of bargain chance. Spin the wheel and make a wish. There's no payment in advance. Kushma master, power vaster. No one comes close to him. All are welcome to stay forever. Time to sink or swim. So, what's on offer with this proffer? Choose an ending, you're the author. Old mistakes become successes. Your choices, he obsesses until my game. Take this and go find your mama. I'll just ask you for a favor later.
So, this will take me to her?
She's waiting for you.
Diesel Flood. Having the last name Flood and having your house blown away in a
Guess that'll
flood.
work.
Is that friendly fire? I think that's friendly fire.
I felt lost in the thickest fog I've ever seen. And the pressure to get to Kushma's Cabaret to find my mom was suffocating. Like the weight of the world bearing down on my shoulders. When I stepped into the cabaret, Rue greeted it. And I felt myself getting caught up in the moment. Here, Time seemed to dance to Rue's tune, flowing both forward and backward. After agreeing to his terms, I crossed the threshold and found myself right back where I started. They say you can't mend the past. Well, I was about to put that to the test.
He sent you back in time or what? Past isn't past.
I'm back.
Oh,
Wait,
looks like it.
the hurricane! There's still time!
Is there? Reunite with Lacey. I'm pretty sure this isn't the real world. I don't think he just did some time travel, but you never know.
Miss Pearl? You okay? I'm
Okay.
sorry. We gotta go. Stay safe.
She ain't there. How about Party Boy? He's still here?
Bo, you in there? You'll be alright.
She does not sound very concerned. Yeah, this isn't the real world. We're not here doing time travels. I was about to say this is a huge doghouse, but it's just a little garden shed.
Mama, we gotta go! Ma? You there?
Ma, the
She's not home
meatloaf.
yet. There's still time. I should pack my stuff right away.
After a period of heavy rain and embedded thunderstorms, runoff will gradually worsen flooding of low-lying areas across Prospero.
Hurricane checklist.
Flash flooding and high water conditions
Sugar-free granola bars.
Prospero
I'm glad your house got swept away in the flood.
outlying counties. Source, radar, and automated gauges. Hazard, impact flooding of streams and small rivers, urban areas,
That
highways,
is weird.
and underpasses.
The lightning just going, flashing off the glass there and nothing else.
Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in
Turn around, don't drown. Is that really your slogan? Is that what you're going with? Was that a whetstone? Jewelry case? Anyways. Finish packing then.
All my stuff's packed. I should get some of Mama's stuff for her.
You're bringing academic catalogs for your colleges of choice, but not your laptop that's on your desk in your room? Like, it's not even just a matter of, like, value or having, you know, a laptop for games and stuff like I would want. It's like utility, right? Like, think of all the things you can do with a laptop. You could even, you know, look up the academic catalog for colleges of choice.
Whew, it is really picking up out there.
Mama? I missed you.
I've only been gone for a few hours. You feeling okay?
Yeah. Now that you're safe. What? Mama? We gotta go.
Well, I gotta pack my things. Why don't you check on Bo and Mrs. Pearl while I finish up?
We ain't got time to waste, Ma.
Waste time.
That's not what I meant.
Please, just go check on Bo and Mrs. Pearl.
We already
They might
did.
need help.
Fine, but we gotta go ASAP. I packed my bags and yours already.
Well, look at you. Following instructions and a little extra.
Ma, be quick. And don't leave your car. We'll clear the road and get the hell out of here. Bo and Miss Pearl will be alright.
Who are you, Hazel? I'm checking on Miss Pearl. It doesn't even let me interact. I guess it's already had. Clear the road isn't like, oh yeah. A couple of trees in the way. Sounds like Bo's home now.
Alright, that's all cleared. Just gotta grab Ma and get out of here.
Now it's already too late, sorry. Be gone. House is coming off the post the second we get close.
Mama, let's go. I'm getting the car ready. Come on, we gotta get out of here.
He's not even in there. It seems like she's not there at all. She's already gone.
Mama! No, Mama! Mama! I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough. I tried.
Did anyone else feel like she didn't really try that hard to change what happened?
Wait, this is not real.
Of course it's not.
She's not.
That's why you weren't able to do anything differently than you did the first time. Not really, anyways.
You know, you something else. Few willingly enter my town, but no one ever breaks through my illusion.
Really? It's a pretty shit illusion.
You tricked me.
I like you, Hazel Flood. You got vim and vigor, a certain je ne sais quoi. Unfortunately, you will never be fast enough to defeat him.
I'm fast enough to beat your fog to the bottle tree.
Oh, that fog just Kushma's hunger.
So, those stories about you finding dreamers for Kushma, those are real?
This town don't run on empty illusions. Kushma needs powerful nightmares in order to sustain its magic. And I find the most potent ones.
Why did you bring me here?
You get some pretty potent nightmares, that's why.
I've been hunting a creature killer.
Just kidding.
A dreamer powerful enough to tame Kushma's hunger. But I can't do it alone. You showed potential, so I brought you here.
And why should I trust a word you say? You promised I would see my ma again.
You did.
No, she's here as promised. She's been reaching out. Ever since Mala used her magic to seal her wounds, but...
So that was her?
She's in this realm somewhere. Trapped in a loop of despair. A nightmare.
I need to find her.
Wait, now wait. Listen to me.
Bruce like, listen. I wasn't done rhyming. You get the fuck back here.
Even you have limits, Hazel Flood.
I can handle him.
You managed to break through my illusion, and that's an impressive feat, but make no mistake, no one defeats Kushma.
I'm not leaving without her. I will fight for her. I will stop when I'm dead. She would.
It's too late. We already found you. Find your mama and wake her up. It's your only chance.
Say less. None of that will stop. I could beat you.
Yeah, I do think there's like a decent variety of like abilities and stuff, and their interactions is kind of neat. It's just that it's the same combat encounter every single time to use them in. At least it feels that way. It doesn't feel like you're doing like doesn't feel like you're doing like 3 or 4 or 5 fights per chapter. It feels like you did one fight, chapter 2 or 3, and then they just repeated the same fight for the rest of the game. I'd say 2 or 3 because that's like when they finished introducing new enemies. Like, I don't know, maybe someone can point out some differences, but to me it seems like you just...
out of here.
Even the arena, it's always just like a square or a circle. It's like the same fight over and over. Like, it's not always the exact same number of mobs and type of mobs, but it's pretty damn close. Way to go there. All this power, and it's still not enough. What is that in reference to? I mean, that's literally about us, is it?
I am good enough.
That distorted music is a jam.
Are you, Ma? Gotta be nearby. Are you kidding me?
Really another chase scene? Kushma is coming.
Leave me alone!
Is he faster now, or is he still just molasses trying to body us? There was a molasses flood back in the day, where a molasses factory like exploded or something. I'm a little foggy on the details in this time period. Once upon a time I knew it a little bit better. But I'm pretty sure someone died in a flood of molasses. I should look that up again after.
I can dip into here.
Next time someone tells you you're slow as molasses, you let them know it's good enough to take at least one victim out. Don't you miss us?
Ma,
It's her mom, not her dad.
I'm not losing the both of you. Another stage. Who did you make suffer here? You won't do that.
One in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. That talking about parents?
You're trying to get under my skin. Well, it won't work.
Yoink.
That's so many doors. So many people.
We ain't got time to save other people. You said so yourself.
Stop. Come on. I'm not gonna stop.
We could stop for a bit. We'd be fine. Look how far back he is. He's just blind running forward. Whoever's causing that screaming must be scarier than this dude. Well, I guess he's kind of scary if you're scared of clouds. If you're scared of heights, are you also scared of clouds?
Another set to torment someone in.
Wrongful death insect sprayed when guilt demands blood. I use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Oh. Is he gonna chase us in the building? Blood-curdling terror. Be right back. Did the music even get less intense while I was gone?
I messed up. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, this is about Molly. Rip. To be fair, you didn't kill her, you just made it so she could be killed. I'm sure that doesn't make me feel much better about it, but... She's waiting for her little girl. You're her torment and her only hope of escape. Her heart has broken hundreds of times waiting for you to find her.
Don't fucking tease me, asshole. She loves me, and I'm gonna find her.
That one scene from Invincible. Swearing doesn't make you cool. I saw that there was like a false wall there, and I really thought that I'd be able to like pull a book on a bookshelf and open up a secret path.
Exit's over there. Go, Crouton!
Brand spanking new Ruse track shoes. When you need to be one step ahead of the flood.
No, no. I will save her.
I didn't know that Crouton could climb trees. Pretty impressive little guy. Are these boards actually nailed together in this haphazard way? That can't be up to spec. Are you strong enough to move that? I'm impressed.
There we go. I hope Mama's okay.
Party? It's a party. Another one?
I can do this all day.
I'd rather not. These chase scenes are not particularly engaging.
Yo, how long are you gonna chase me? Let's go.
She seems very hyped for them, though. She must enjoy the chase scenes.
This won't stop me. What is wrong with you?
Seems like a combat scene over here, surely.
That looks like our living room. Ma!
Your living room looks like a combat scene.
There she is. Mama! You alright? Ma, can you hear me?
Oh no. Oh God. Hazel! Hazel, please, it isn't safe!
Ma, I'm right here.
Hazel, you cannot make that jump! Hazel!
Mama?
Baby. My baby, Ma.
I'm okay, Ma. I'm okay. Ma? I love you, Ma. This ends now. You can't keep her here forever.
See all around us? He does have multiple paths for his tentacles anyways. Alright, what are we doing to hurt him? Anything?
Mama!
Oh.
Damn it! Wake up! I need you to be okay.
Oh, what? Figured for sure he'd be dead before I got hit. I was outside of that when I landed. You see how long it made it to take before it was eligible to do the bullet attack? Yeah, she can see us now.
Ma, it's me.
You're alive.
I'm here. None of that was real. I'll be okay. I'm okay.
I thought you were... Where are we? Hey, wait. You look different. That's impossible.
As impossible as you asking Hugging Molly to help find kids in need?
How did you know?
I'll explain later. Right now,
How'd you know? Well, I got Hugging Molly
I can't
killed.
do this alone. I need you to trust
For
me.
starters.
What do you need me to do?
Whatever you do, hold on to this bottle.
I
Why
got
giving
your
her the
back,
bottle?
bud.
Keep that bottle steady. I got the rest.
God, watch over her.
I'd make fun about how you could just run in a circle at normal walking speed and avoid all of this. But I mean, like, to be completely fair to them, 99% of, well, not 99%, but 90% of Elden Ring bosses and, like, FromSoft bosses, you can just walk around in a circle and 90% of their attacks will miss you. Walking around in a circle is just an overpowered strategy in, like, every game. Didn't let me re-dodge there. I guess that counted as the second dodge of the original. Oh, I didn't see that. Might actually die because I didn't see that. The auto aim is so bad though. Oh shit. Oh, it didn't do it didn't do a smash attack. I actually died because of that. Did you see how I jumped up in the air? I tried to do a smash attack and my character got stuck in the air because it couldn't find a path to the ground that's, you know, directly beneath it. And then it just canceled the attack. Big guy hit that hurt. I'm surprised that the big guy's not like immune to the mind control ability. I don't think it lasts as long on him, but that you can use it at all is kind of surprising. In the boss. Music switched up. Very small arena now. Oh. Oh, you gotta jump over it, I suppose. Oh, it did get cast. Oh, it just got cast in a direction that I wasn't facing. Her mom's like, I'm not sure what's going on, but you're doing great, sweetie. Oh, I did it again. That time it made it back to the ground and then threw it anyways. That's funny. Should you just yell out Rizzler? I don't think that would be so big. Spooked. Oh, it didn't let me jump at time. That time it was super slow. Weird.
Just to stop now? Let's finish.
Oh, she's not dead. Whoever sees not dead, I guess. Why is it being so unresponsive with that? I'm like looking directly at the guy trying to cast an ability and it's just like hitting that sound like nope, nope, nope. invisible walls. I mean, they're visible, they're just the part that actually stops you from moving is like a full 4 feet out from where the wall looks like it is. As you can see. Did it cast it or not? It's on cooldown. Oh, I'll hit the guy over there. It wasn't at all anywhere near the one I was looking at. It made it sound like it casted it because it made the noise. But then we looked over and it was yellow. Oh, it locked me into place. Rude.
Get to the bottle tree!
I'm not fast enough. You gonna have to finish it.
Okay.
Don't look back, baby. Go. Stick. Finish it.
Why isn't she even trying to run? Oh, because the thing's collapsing. How did she know that was gonna happen? Guess she just knew. Plot device, Mr. Proto. Plot device. Oh my god, another flashbang.
This place again? Where is she?
Oh, don't worry. She's back in Prospero. Safe. I'll send you back there.
Well, don't let me keep you. Send me off.
Oh, I keep my promises. Now it's time for you to keep yours. Remember on stage at Kushma's Cabaret, a favor for a key? Well, it's time for you to pay up. I need you to give this hairbrush to your grandmother.
Get in line. I have my own reckoning to do with her.
Well, then do us both a favor.
And why can't you do it yourself? I'd imagine Kushma's right-hand man can give a hairbrush to an old woman.
That old woman is what we call a false stitcher. Now, unlike you, she wasn't chosen to be a weaver. Instead, she uses a dark magic, killing creatures and tearing through the grand tapestry, leaving a trail of corruption behind.
That explains a lot.
All I'm asking is that you give her the brush.
What does it do?
It's a one-way trip to Kushma.
Kushma again? I thought he was dealt with.
You can't
He's a concept,
defeat the
dude.
king of dreams and
Yeah.
nightmares. You contained his hunger for now, but you ain't gonna stay put for too long.
All right, fine. Get me out of here, and I'll give Bunny the brush. But that's it. After that, you and I are done.
I knew I liked you, Hazel Flood. See you on the other side.
Wabbits. Why is there a mouse on the screen suddenly?
Losing my mother again felt soul crushing. I felt drained, like I had no will left. And worse, I realized this was exactly how Kushma, the king of nightmares, thrived. But I managed to break free from that illusion. I knew I'd lose myself if I didn't break that never-ending cycle. Bottling Kushma with Mama's help made me realize that together, we could handle whatever came our way. It filled me with more pride than any gold medal I've ever won. But that's not where this story ends. There was a loose end back in Prospero that needed tying up. It was time to
Evil
swing my
grandma?
bunnies again.
Evil grandma. Midnight. Midnight with evil grandma.
Ma? Mama?
Hazel!
Mama! I thought you were gone.
Oh, shh. You ran. You ran and ran until you found me. Oh, my brave, brave girl.
I didn't mean what I said when we argued. I'm sorry.
We have loads to talk about. Come on, we can go home. Or to Jolene's. I'll go find us a ride.
I'll meet you later. I have one more thing to do.
What are you up to?
I have to go to the Flood Mansion.
Have you lost your mind?
I know you can't understand, but I need you to trust me one more time.
I can't let you go back into the mouth of danger.
Please, Ma. There's so much bad coming from there. You can't see what I see. Just like I couldn't see what you were going through. I have to fix this on my own. Make it right.
I gotta kill grandma. Or deliver her to the Lord of Nightmares, I guess.
Come back to
Same
me,
difference,
Hazel.
right?
Promise me.
I promise.
I love you, my little bug.
I love you too. Wish me luck. If I'm not out here in a few minutes, call the authorities.
Talking to the owl.
I don't
Sorry,
know
owl
what
graduated. No
to
help
say
from
to
her.
What is there to even say? All of this stigma was coming from her the whole time. If we can come to an understanding, maybe all of this will clear up.
You're gonna come to an understanding? Or are you gonna send her to the Lord of Nightmares? Feels like some two very different endings there. I don't think you can affect the ending in this type of game. I feel like this game is about healing more so I feel like
Really?
she's gonna be able to
Are you
come to
back?
an understanding somehow.
How did you? Oh, you're more powerful than I thought.
Is that Molly's heart?
Why didn't it work? It should have brought Sherry back.
Why?
You can't bring back the dead.
You did something, didn't you? That's why the magic failed.
I heard your baby's spirit crying. In a tree. She was in pain. I did everything I could to help her.
In pain? Or just in your way? You have no idea what loss feels like. When Cherie drowned, I was so raw it hurt to breathe. I'd see cars with those baby on board signs and just want to ram them.
I was like,
Town's
I gotta pause there. In my head, I was like, a normal person would be like, I'd see signs with them baby on board, signs that it would just hurt me so much. It would make me cry. It'd make me want to drive off the road. You know, something like that. She's then, no, it made me want to do vehicular manslaughter. Just in case you were wondering if she's the bad guy, I guess they wanted to let you know one more time.
Full of people who don't deserve their kids, who beat them right in the middle of a store. Why are their children still alive and not my Cherie?
I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. But the things you've done ain't right.
Everything I done was for Cherie. You had no right to tamper with her spirit.
You had no right. You've hurt everyone around you. You murdered Molly.
I don't want to hear this.
You need to change to make up for what you've done.
I can't. I don't even know what to live for anymore.
There is a way you can see Cherie again.
I don't believe in heaven if you came here to kill me.
No. But there is a town for folks who can't move on. Or won't. You can't do any more harm there. But think it through, Bunny. I've seen what happens to folks who can't let go of the past. Your choice.
Cherie's baby brush. She was so tender-headed, I'd get cross with her. Now I'd give anything to brush her hair again.
And you can, my darling.
I know who you are. It won't really be her.
You'll never be able to tell the difference, I promise.
I won't.
Not if you don't want to.
You're very kind.
I don't know that would really would have been her anyways if you brought the kid back from the dead.
Between mercy and justice, ain't that right, Hazel Flood? You chose a hard road for yourself.
I know.
Did you steal that car, Lacey?
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
I'm gonna find us a ride. Shows up with a random car. Surely that's not their car, right? Maybe it is. Who
I
knows?
got a lot to tell you.
I got time.
Lacey doesn't seem very upset that, for all intents and purposes, she probably just went in there and killed Grandma. Not that they're on great terms, anyways. More so to be worried about your kid having killed someone. I didn't realize that the last chapter would be so short. I thought we still had like another about the same as the last couple of chapters left. Anything after credit scenes or anything? He lived happily ever after?
That's how a new Weaver came to be in Prospero.
He was there, don't read him the story.
Not bad at all, Hazel Flood.
I appreciate it. I gotta get going. Instead, I meet Ma and Laurent for dinner. See you
Laurent and Ma are back together, huh? Does he still turn into a giant angry Birdman? So, the more I played this game, the more I came to realize why these options were here. It might be an accessibility and not here, actually. Yeah, combat skip option, combat skip option. I mean, obviously we're the exact opposite type of gamer that these are made for. So instead of doing that, we just turned the difficulty up to the max and played the game. But I can definitely see why these are an option in this game, because oh look, it even shows the pop-up there. It says you're about to skip this combat boss fight chase sequence. You can even skip the chase sequences? That is so strange. Like, I'm kind of surprised you can even skip that. No effect on progress of the story. Yeah, so like this game obviously is much more concentrated on just telling a story, and kind of like the art style and the music was pretty big in it and stuff. That's why I was so surprised that like, let's go back into the, what happens if I hit continue? Where does it put us?
Lily, are you back?
Oh no, it just puts us right at the very end. I wanted to look at the skill tree. Grand Weaver. They make it pretty official sounding, that high difficulty. That's why I was kind of surprised where there was, it seemed like they did put a decent amount of effort into like the skill tree here. How do I look at this? Like there's the general abilities and like there's a decent amount of upgrades and stuff, and you know, double dodging, jump attacks, all the normal types of things you'd expect to see in like an action game. And like, you know, there's the weaving and like so many different abilities and different ways to trigger weaving, and like perfect dodge triggers a weave as well and stuff. So, and then like the push as well, like the time to push triggers a weave. And like there was quite a bit of like it for a game of this length. Don't get me wrong, like this isn't an in-depth system. It's not like, you know, Kazan or like the skill tree from Final Fantasy X or nothing. But like for this length of a game, it was like a 10-hour game, taking our time and looking around a bit, reading everything out loud. Like it's a pretty decent amount of like abilities and stuff, but they didn't design anything to really use it in. Like the last combat had a decent number of mobs on screen at once, so it felt like some stuff was going on, but it was still just the same enemies over and over again. There wasn't a lot of enemy variety, and it felt like there was even less enemy variety than there was, just because quite often the combat encounters were the same selection of enemies over and over again too, like the same numbers at the same time in the same shape of an arena. There was only what, 3 boss fights? The Kushma one that was just fighting enemies and then dodging some attacks every once in a while. The alligator one that was dodge some attacks and hit a bell, and then Molly, which was dodge some attacks and then throw something at Molly. It's like even in the boss fights, you could tell they were much more concentrated on just like telling the story and not so much on designing combat encounters. So that's why I thought it was really strange. Like, it seemed like they put a decent amount of thought into these abilities, but then they didn't really put anything in the game to use them. Like, I still used them, but it just felt like the same combat encounter. It felt like there was like 3 types of combat encounters total. So I don't know. It was a little bit weak there. And I don't know. I feel that gives the game not really much replayability, but I don't think this game is intended to have replayability. But like the art style and the music were pretty strong, and the story was fine. Nothing too exciting, but nothing wrong with it. I think it's definitely good for a single playthrough, but I wouldn't put your attention on this game if there's other games you wanted to play. Like if you're the type of person that only has, you know, a few hours a week to play games, I don't know if this one's worth putting the time on. But if you're the type of person that plays infinite hours of games like I do, and you enjoy action games in general, and you're looking for something to play with a more so of a story and like a little bit more relaxing, but it's not like a full comfy game. Like it's not like a point and click adventure, but it's a little bit more muted. It's not too bad. It's not terrible. I wouldn't say I wasted my time playing it. I would say that I think I said the same thing before. It seems like it's a decent value add to Game Pass. If you're gonna have Game Pass anyways for things like Claire Obscura, Expedition 33 comes out in like a bit on Game Pass, and what's it? Doom is even coming out on Game Pass in like less than a month. So if you're gonna have Game Pass anyways for games like that, this game is definitely worth a play. I don't even know what the game is full price. What is the game full price? If I go to Steam, how much does this cost? I assume it's not a AAA priced game. Let's see. I'm gonna look real quick. 50 Canadian, so that's what, like a $30 American game? Or sorry, $40 American game probably. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend paying full price for it if you don't have a huge amount of spare money for games, but yeah. It'd definitely be worth getting Game Pass just to play it and then have Game Pass for the other games that are coming out anyways. Is my take on it. It's probably the weaker of the games I've played recently new, but I mean the games I've played recently new are all too strong to compare it to. Kazan and Yakuza and even AI Limit, right? Like, in any case, that's all I really planned on playing through today. I'm off streaming again tomorrow because main reason if I'm being honest, because there's someone else doing something that I want to watch tomorrow, but also my shower fixture fell apart, so I ordered one off Amazon. I got to do a little bit of plumbing work tomorrow so I can use my shower. Things all falling apart. It was leaking anyways a little bit before it fell apart because the thing's like 20 years old, so it can't hurt to do a little plumbing work and put a new fixture and a new faucet and stuff on. Gonna be back on Thursday. This is a long weekend because it's Easter weekend, so Good Friday is my stat day, so it's a 3-day weekend. So Thursday we're gonna do Hollow Knight, and what do we have left to do in Hollow Knight? We need to do the final boss, and we need to do the Fool's Arena Championship Challenge thing. And then we need to go down and to use that one trinket event that you have, so see if we can sort that out. And then once we've done those 3 things, I think that's, unless something else comes up while we're playing it, I think that's all that would be left in our blind playthrough. And after that, depending on how long that takes, we might quickly take a look and see if there's anything obvious, like if we Google the game, if there's anything obvious we should work on after that. But I don't want to spoil myself on anything still, even though we're basically at the end of Hollow Knight. Just don't want to put one more day into the blind playthrough part and then see what we missed afterwards. After that, all weekend we're going to do Lies of P, because I don't want to start anything too long and new, because Expedition 33 comes out next week and I'm going to be playing just that one. I don't know if, because it's 3 days off, 3-day weekend, I don't know if it'll take me 3 days to get through Lies of P, because it's not a first time playthrough. It's been a while since I played it, but I need to make a save for the DLC. But if we play through it too fast, maybe we'll make 2 saves and get one at New Game 0 for the DLC, and then one at New Game Plus for the DLC. And then when the DLC comes out, we can play through New Game 0 DLC, New Game Plus DLC, back to back. I don't know. It's worth a thought. In any case, usually I'm like, oh, it's bedtime, I'm going to head out. But no, it's not bedtime, but I am going to head out. Take care. Have a good night, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is in your part of the world. It's not bedtime here, but it is time to leave.